Yes. This is Lieutenant Owen Flores of Neon Security, officially putting out a bounty for someone calling themselves the Widow. We've had a series of deaths in Neon. This wouldn't be cause for your concern, but all these deaths have one connection. They were all employed by Ryujin Industries. When notified of our investigation, Ryujin urged us to proceed with extreme discretion. In other words, they want this handled quickly and quietly. That's where you come in. There was another death here. We have the scene sectioned off. Meet me there to begin your investigation.
No. I don't know why I bothered trying to reason with that guy.
For a full range of cosmetic and biological services.
Sorry, friend. We got an active crime scene here, so can't chat.
Nothing. Pretty slow day so far.
Tracker, glad you're here. Lieutenant Owen Flores. I'm spearheading the investigation. Look, you read the bounty, so if you want to cut right to the chase, let's do it. But I can re-jog your memory if you need the lesson. Sydney Green, wife of the victim. Bartender at a nearby cocktail bar. Married for 10 years, no kids, no living relatives. She's pretty rattled, understandably. Try to go easy on her. Albert Green. He was a local, a Ryujin engineer here in Neon. We don't know specifically what projects he was working on. He didn't have any criminal record to speak of. No tickets, no warnings, nothing. A real model citizen from the looks of it. Woke up, went to work, went home. Wife, no kids. Well-paying job. No relatives aside from the witness. Only two things that we can confirm at this time. They're all engineers at Ryujin Industries, and there's no signs of struggle or damage on the bodies. So either they're all getting heart attacks, or something bigger is going on. I like the sound of that. Victim here is a Ryujin engineer, same as the others. Only difference here is that the killer was clumsy this time, and there's a witness. Investigate the crime scene. Search the body, talk to the witness, do whatever you gotta do to get a lead. Come back to me when you got one, and we can get to the bottom of this.
Things have gotten pretty bad in Epside lately.
That's nothing new. The place is a dump.
Maybe we should set up more posts in the area.
Why bother? If they want to tear themselves to shreds, let them. As long as all that stays out of the... Plaza, our job is done. Not interested.
The lieutenant said that you need to ask me some questions. I'll try my best. I think he was honestly more in shape than I am. He would come home late, but he was just really invested in his job. Well, my husband Albert and I were coming back from dinner on our way home when it happened. This person came out of nowhere and started yelling about a widow and a serpent or something, screaming at us like a madman. I tried to get Albert to walk faster, but the person started following us and pointing at Albert and screaming. And then he pointed, and there was this click. And Albert fell in my arms. He wasn't moving. I started screaming for help, and eventually security showed up. That's all I know. I'm sorry. Yes, that was it. The Great Serpent. Something like, the Widow is a vessel for the Great Serpent. It sounded like Widow was a title for something. I think so. I don't exactly remember if it was a click. It was electronic and came from the man's hand. I think I heard a powering up sound before the click, or maybe it was after. I'm sorry. The details are hard to remember right now. Not really. I know it had something to do with neoamps, but they were really secretive about their work. I don't know if it was company policy or something. No, never. He was a sweet man. I could never stay mad at him. He was always so gentle with everyone. He took Albert's laptop and did something with it. I'm not sure what. I don't know where he ran, or where he is now, or what he wanted with Albert. I'm sorry. This is all so sudden. I'm trying the best I can right now. His bosses were very serious about not letting him leave his laptop alone. Something about the project he was working on. They said it was just a precaution, but I heard people were fired for leaving them at home. I remember that he was always ambitious. We even had to build a workstation so he could tinker whenever we had free time. He loved his job. He really thought that his neuroamp work was saving lives. He even joked about building one for our old cat, Bramble. Thank you for letting me share that. Wait. One more thing. I saw he had on this weird mask. It was like the ones the fish workers use. I'm sorry. Please excuse me.
What do you got for me?
That'll work itself out. I'd rather not get mixed up with the syndicate.
This is gonna be a long investigation if you keep giving me attitude. Putting that aside,
Well, there you go.
what could have been on that
Business
laptop?
as usual.
What data is valuable enough to kill for? And with all the deaths being Ryujin employees, how do they come into play here? You, got a point there. I can clean all this up while you track that data. Find the data, find the killer, find some answers. I'll do some digging of my own after cleanup. I got a hunch. Meet me at Off-World Eats when you got something.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other,
Chunks! Come in today and choose your chunk!
You're dead! Great Serpent demands it! Show no mercy!
Widow. Save me.
You'll regret crossing us.
I can take it.
End them! For the widow!
Save us, down.
Back in one piece. That's a good sign. Did you find the data?
But they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities.
Zia Abbas. That lines up with what I got. After cleanup, I staked out the scene and apprehended a suspect wearing a mask similar to what Sydney described in her account. After some questioning about what they know about Ryujin and this widow, they gave me a name. Zia. I think this Zia Abbas is our widow. The words seem to have an effect on them. Hold on, Tracker. You could be whipping up a storm if you go in guns blazing. Here, I got these off the suspect. Might be helpful. The password will get you in, and the disguise should let you walk around freely. What, you want to have a shootout in the middle of the city? You really want to see what a terrorist cult cell can do when pushed into a corner? No, we can't go in loud. It'd cause chaos, and some of the members could slip away. They'd create splinter groups and start growing like cancer. What we need here is subtlety. Before you go, I need to level with you. Something about this whole operation smells funny. Call it a hunch, but this is more than just targeted murders. This widow has some plan she's cooking, something big. I know your bounty's only for the widow, but I could use some help cracking this open and stopping her. I need you to go in, quietly. Get the data, get their plans, and come back here so we can set up an ambush and take her and her operation out. I can also make it worth your while, if doing a good deed isn't enough for you. Think about it.
Welcome to Chunks.
Your chunks. Chunks, chunks, chunks.
Our minds are clouded by sorrow. Welcome, friend.
I didn't care. I had died in that waiting room. One day I was moving your things when one of your books fell out onto the carpet. It was a collection of Varun writings. I started reading about the Great Serpent, and I saw what you were trying to tell me. These notes, the way it fell out just in the place for me to see. It was a message from you, wasn't it? Hey, my love. I miss you. I remember how things were before. Oh, I remember when we met, when we moved in together, how we had to get an extra room just for all our things. We were happy. Even when you were sick, we were happy. We tried to move on, pretend that it wasn't that serious. We thought the medicine was helping and that you were getting better. But then you started forgetting things, and dropping plates, and fatal neurological disorder started having more weight than it used to. And then came Ryujin. They were offering a miracle. Free of charge, I just had to sign. I was desperate. What else could I do? That morning before your surgery was the last time I saw you. A lawyer after spoke of things like complications and unexpected risks as he pushed credits into my hands. I didn't know what to do. I was stuck. I couldn't leave that chair. I was alone. And all I could do was look at those damn credits in my hand. The glitch. The complication in the neuroamp that killed you, May. I found it. It's still there, waiting to be activated. And I've built something that activates it. With these overclockers and our new followers, we can finally have our revenge. These idiots, they've believed every lie I've told. Great Serpent, final revenge, it's absurd what I can tell them. I took their anger and gave it shape. And what's feeding a few lies to people if it means Ryujin dies? There is nothing I wouldn't do for you.
You're dead!
I got reports from my guys about a pretty intense shootout that happened in your area. Know anything about that? You could have also just radicalized them more. These people are fanatics. If you try to stomp them out, they could treat it as a martyrdom. We don't know how many there are, where they went, or what they'll do next. Overclock. I've read that somewhere recently. Hold on. Overclock neoamp. Here we go. It was mentioned in the contract for the experimental operation Zia's wife had done with Ryujin. Had to do with a potentially fatal glitch in the neoamp. She must have found the glitch and built these things to capitalize on them, frying the brain of the wearer. How's the data she stole play into this? That'd cause a total company scandal. Ryujin's big, but I don't think they'd be able to survive a stunt like that. Not to mention how emboldened she'll feel after pulling it off. We have to stop her. We can use your information against her. If you go to the press event and disable these amplifiers, we can wait for her to come in and ambush her, saving the engineers and taking out the widow in one fell swoop. Good call. I'll get us and my team access to the event so we don't raise suspicion. They'll know what you're doing, so they shouldn't give you any trouble. Just so we're clear. I know your bounty's only for the widow, so I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to sidestep all this and go in loud to draw her in. But I'd appreciate if you helped us out and disabled these amplifiers. A lot of innocent people could get hurt here. I'll throw in some extra credits, too, if that's what you're needing. I'll be there when you're done so we can catch her red-handed. Good luck, Tracker.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries...
My boss expects something major from this.
Make sure to get my good side.
Excuse me, I need to follow up on a comment.
What were the talking points again?
can't believe our managers organized this.
Look at this place. They really know how to throw a party.
Nice PR move, but I wanted to get a decent interview.
I hope they don't quote me.
It's nice to feel appreciated. I hope they don't quote me.
Excuse me, I need to follow up on a comment.
Make sure to get my good side.
What were the talking points again?
I can't believe our managers organized this. I wish we didn't have to wear our uniforms to this.
Make sure to get my good side.
I hope they don't quote me.
Nice PR move, but I wanted to get a decent interview.
Excuse me, I need to follow up on a comment.
What were the talking points again?
I can't believe our managers organized this.
It's nice to feel appreciated.
Look at this place. They really know how to throw a party.
Boss, you're under arrest on the charge of murder and attempted terrorist action. You're surrounded. You and your men give up, and we can make this easy on everyone.
I'd rather die than listen to a Ryujin lapdog. I've made my peace, Lieutenant. Have you made yours?
Negotiations were never really my strong suit. Tracker, you take point on this. I'll trust your move here. You're asking me? You're the tracker. You want to go loud, we're with you. You want to try to talk her down, be my guest. Either way, we'll go with your call.
Then come and get it, scum!
The hell was that? This through.
End them! Neon security! Drop your weapon!
Make sure to get my good side.
Where's the talking points again?
This place. They really know how to throw a party.
Excuse
PR
me,
move,
I
but
need
wanted
to
to
get a
get a
decent
decent
interview.
interview. I hope they don't quote me.
Well, are we ready? Good work, Tracker. I'll signal to my men to get in position. I'll let the staff know to send out a fake emergency call, baiting Zia in. Ready? When we send the signal, she's likely to come through the front door and make a big entrance. When she's in, I'll give the signal and she'll be surrounded. Hopefully, we can talk her down so we don't have to make a mess. But we need to stop her one way or the other. Once we spring the trap, Ryujin representatives know to evacuate as many as they can. We have people outside to handle the rest. Need some help? Tracker, where are you going? The overclockers are disabled. I can send out a false emergency signal to bait the Widow in. Are you ready? Here we go. Everyone, get out now!
Look! See how Ryujin!
Hold it! Zia, boss, you're under arrest on the charge of murder and attempted terrorist action.
This can't be happening.
You're surrounded. You and your men give up, and we can make this easy on everyone.
I'd rather die than listen to a Ryujin lapdog. I've made my peace, Lieutenant. Have you made yours?
Negotiations were never really my strong suit. Tracker, you take point on this. I'll trust your move here.
Then come and get it, scum!
Target identified!
That won't stop
Way
me.
worse for yourself.
For the Widow! I need help!
Stand down! Immediately!
I don't think you thought this through.
I'm taking you down!
We're not stopping now! Do what you must, Tracker. I regret nothing. Absolutely. I would do it all again and more. Ryujin took my life from me, stole it from me, to feel their heartbeat, to hold their hand in mine, You can't imagine the pain I would inflict if it meant a single moment longer. Ryujin is a poison. Serpent or no serpent, of that I am certain. Doesn't matter. I'm not stupid. This would only end one way. I didn't plan for a miracle. I didn't want one. I wanted Ryujin dead. After that, I didn't care. Don't be sorry. In death, I find peace.
Well, looks like the exciting part's done. Now I gotta do the, cleanup and paperwork. Good job, Tracker. Bounty completed. They wished we handled it with more discretion, but don't take that too seriously. They know it could have been a lot worse for them. They already have a statement released about the event. I just hope they fix that glitch now. Most likely, with their leader and prophet taken out so publicly, they'll have lost almost all morale. We'll raid the camp you investigated soon and gather all the information we need to track down all those related. Don't worry about it too hard. Here, I've found these things in confiscations. They've been gathering dust for years. You'll, put them to better use. Also, a little more on the top, as promised. I don't know where you're going or what you're doing after this, but good luck. We can take it from here, Tracker. Not looking forward to the paperwork for this. Don't you have a bounty to catch? We can take it from here, Tracker.